is it? No, it's not howdy doody time right now. But it is time for
Jake Hartford.
You know Hitler and Caesar and Agnew and Nixon, Stalin and Lenin and David the Klansman. But do you recall the most famous politician of all?
Teddy the red-nosed senator had a very shiny car, and if you ever saw it, you were probably near a bar. All of the other senators wondered how he got his dames. They thought he drank too many to play in any bedroom games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Teddy, with your nose so red, won't you help me guide my sled? That's how the police found them, wrapped around a maple tree. Teddy, the red-nosed senator, he's a drunken SOB.
He's a drunken SOB.
Good morning, everybody. It's 5:09, 9 past 5, 51 minutes before the hour of 6 o'clock. For all you people who are out shopping on Black Saturday. They don't call it Black Saturday. What do they call this Saturday? Somber Saturday? Silver Saturday? Got to have some name for it. Maybe you guys can come up with a name for it. Anyway, our phone number, as always, 591-8900. You wish to text me, you can, 68683. Just put WLSAM and then the message. You wish to email, you can. It's jake@WLSAM.com. Or you can join the Facebook crowd. Go to Facebook, look for Jake Hartford. There's a Jake Hartford show, but we like to go to Jake Hartford. That's what we like to do. There's a lot of stuff in the news. The big story, one of the big stories is the president got a fat lip. The story is he was playing basketball, and one of the players he was playing with hit him with an elbow. The president ended up with 12 stitches. That's the story. I'm sure by the end of the weekend, the story will be that George Bush did it. Actually, it was 1 year ago. This happened to him yesterday, and it was exactly 1 year ago yesterday that Tiger Woods had his little incident in the driveway, where supposedly he was fleeing his wife, and his wife came after him with a 5-iron. Although 7-iron is the preferred club of choice. I don't know. We'll see what the actual story really is. Paul in Arlington Heights. Good morning, Paul. Welcome to the show.
Well, good morning, Jake. Jake, I'd like to start out the morning by wishing a friend of mine. Now, I want to use any names. This person will recognize it. Here's this birthday greeting. I have a friend that's going to be celebrating a birthday this coming week, okay? I know he's listening to the show as we speak. He's a Facebook friend. He's been a friend of mine for almost 19 years.
Oh, it's not me then.
You hit the nail on the head, Jake.
Oh, it is me.
Yeah, so there you go.
You threw me with the 19 years because there wasn't a Facebook there 19 years ago.
I know, but for the last, year and a half years, you've been my Facebook friend, so there you go.
I had that idea 19 years ago. I said, we should start something. Everybody looked at me like, you're nuts.
Well, you see?
Why was I going to call it Facebook? I had a different part of the anatomy for it.
Now, Jake, you just mentioned Facebook. You had a posting there yesterday. And from what I was reading, did you actually go out shopping out in the public on a Black Friday?
Yes, we did.
Oh my!
Miss Dillpickle, who decided. Here's the thing. Years ago, I used to. It all depended because I used to fill in for Don and Roman when they would be off for Thanksgiving and the day after.
All right.
And when I was doing that, I would never go on Black Friday. But then a couple times when they were working, they didn't take off for Thanksgiving, I would go, and I would go for the kids. The toy stores. I mean, there used to be a KB toy store. Whatever happened to that?
KB, yeah, I don't think they're in existence anymore.
Yeah, it was Toys R Us, there was KB, and I forget what else. But I didn't, plan on doing any of the shopping. But yesterday around 11:30, my wife said, they say the parking lots are almost full. Why don't we go? Because the doorbusters are done at 1:00.
Right.
And I took her. I drove her. I wasn't going in. I'm not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And we took her to Orland. I took her to Orland, and she went in. And I was trying to get a place to park so I can just wait for her anywhere. It didn't matter where I parked because I just wanted to park somewhere.
You didn't go to that handicap parking, I hope.
No, you know what was going on? It was weird because there weren't any Orland police directing traffic in the mall. However, there were Secretary of State police going after people in the handicapped areas. Yeah,
they were warning you the day before. Watch out where you park. You better have your plate or placard on your windshield.
Well, doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? When you warn people it's going to happen?
Yeah, well, and yet I'm sure there's some people that were dumb enough to do it anyway.
But the weird thing was, when 1:00 came, she was done about 20 after 1. And while there was no place to park, by that time, there were spaces all over the place.
Yeah. I know the wife went with her brother out around 7:15. She wasn't nuts like she used to go, at 4 in the morning. Now it's even 3 in the morning, some of these places. And she got some pretty good bargains. She put it on Facebook, some of the bargains that she actually took pictures, and so some of the big bargains she got while she was out there yesterday.
What happened?
I just stayed home. I watched sports. I watched the big three, Springer, Wilkos, and Kovic, and then watched that Bulls game last night. Oh,
did Derrick Rose play?
No, he didn't play, but they were there till the very end, and a last-second shot beat them. But I tell you, Jake, I was impressed by one of the Denver players. If I ever get another haircut, you got to look on Facebook or on the internet somewhere. You'll see a picture of what this guy looks like now. A guy called Chris Anderson. Man, he's got a mohawk to end all mohawks. What a neat guy.
Yesterday my wife wasn't in the shopping mood until she talked to somebody who had gone to Kmart and somewhere else, and she started rattling off. My wife tells me, she said, well, she got X amount of jeans, and she got this, and she got that, and she boom, and boom. It was like all $60. I said, wow. She said the women's underwear at Kmart was going for 10 cents a piece. And I said, wow, for 10 cents a piece, I'll go rummage through the women's underwear at Kmart.
Nothing like quality. well, as long as you're mentioning about dressing, one last thing, Jake,
Sure.
The wife was at a arts and crafts show last Sunday in Mount Prospect over here, and her and two fellow authors were selling their books, okay? And needless to say, what are you doing at an arts and crafts show selling books? Just like you were mentioning last week about that woman that supposedly was a nun selling her breads there.
Yeah.
Was the same scenario. I suggested to Morgan, why don't you dress up like a nun? Maybe they'll get more sales because they feel sorry for you and they'll buy your book for that reason.
You have to do what you have to do.
You got it, Jake, but she didn't listen to reason, and the rest is history here.
For those who don't know, your wife is an author, Morgan Mendel, whose latest book is called Two Wrongs.
That was her first book.
Her first book.
Yes.
What's her latest book?
Enjoy it, Jake, because there's a lot of references to Chicago in that one. Her latest one is called Two Wrongs, and the middle one's called Girl My Dreams, and she's got 3 other ones burning in the irons here. So let's hope that one of these days she'll become the next, who's that one that writes the Harry Potter books? That way I could be living on Easy Street here.
Yeah, there's no Easy Street in Arlington Heights, Paul. Thank you.
I guess you're right. Happy birthday, Jake.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Speaking of reason, why not? Paul in Downers Grove.
Yes, hi, Jake. I got a couple of entertainment ideas.
You know, you stole your joke last week, Paul.
No, I don't listen to the.
But you stole Sean Hannity's joke.
I don't listen to his show.
So it's just by accident?
It was my idea. I wouldn't listen to an idiot like Sean Hannity.
Well, apparently you two think alike.
The only time I hear Hannity is when they're doing clips of him on, WCPT to show.
Yeah, but you two must think alike because you took his material.
Well,
anyway, what's on your mind?
Oh, okay. I was thinking that Tom DeLay could go back on Dancing with the Stars and do Jailhouse Rock, and he wouldn't even need a partner. He could use a wooden chair. And then I was thinking celebrity Republican cat fights. Barbara Bush versus Sarah Palin. Let them go at it.
And who would be the Democratic celebrity cat fight, Paul?
Well, the Democrats they don't.
Jan Schakowsky and Barbara Boxer. There you go.
They're more.
How about
civil.
that? Jan Schakowsky and Barbara Boxer, celebrity Democratic cat fight.
They're civil to each other. I think the reason that they were getting catty with each other is because the Bushes actually think that they can run a third Bush, run Jeb for president. And Sarah Palin, I guess she thinks she's going to run for president. I think if either one of them run, I think, either President Obama or if Obama doesn't decide to run again, Dennis Kucinich, either one of them, will win in 2012 if they run Sarah Palin or Jeb Bush.
But Dennis Kucinich doesn't play basketball. Thank you, Paul. Hey, speaking of President Obama, he had pre-taped an interview with Barbara Walters, which apparently aired on ABC last night. He revealed that he has Stevie Wonder, the Rolling Stones, and Bob Dylan on his iPod. Unfortunately, Barbara had asked him, the question was, what did he plan to do about North Korea? Back after this in WLS.
You're listening to Jake Hartford, 890 AM WLS.